Ay. Hey guys, I'm the Coaster Keat, and welcome to a segment I'm gonna call Viewer's Choice from here on in. Now, the way this is going to work is I'm gonna take all the recommendations that you guys give me, whether it be through suggestions directly to me, if you know me personally, or through comments on videos like this one. We are going to put all of the suggestions on a beautiful wheel of names. We're going to be using this website to go ahead and decide which game we are going to be playing today. Slight note, one of these is not a game. I think I typed this in wrong. Hold on. Yeah, one of these is not a game. It's actually something that I would be reading, but it's essentially going to be video ideas, games, etc. that you guys give me. Gonna go ahead, enter here, and each Saturday, I know it's a Sunday, but work with me here. Each Saturday we're going to go ahead and choose one of those. So, let's go ahead, spin the wheel, and see what we land on. Ooh, okay. Alright. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. So, AI Dungeon is a game that my friends went ahead and recommended really recently. That was the most recent suggestion, and they would not shut up about it. So I'm kind of glad that this came up because they probably would not let it die if it didn't come up. So it's good to go ahead, get this one out of the way, and let the other ones have a time to shine. So here we go. Alright everyone, welcome to AI Dungeon. Now apparently the first thing that we're going to have to do is to pick a setting, and I believe my friend gave me instructions on the order in which to do these. Yeah, so we're gonna do fantasy, mystery, apocalypse, and then zombies. Is that just the order that it's in? Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with fantasy. I wonder if I just do one, does that work? Yeah, okay. Select a character. We have a noble, a knight, a squire, a wizard, a ranger, a peasant, and a rogue. And we're doing fantasy. What happens if you're a peasant? Let's find out. Let's be a peasant for once in our lives. Character's name. Their name is going to be our name. Alright, we're generating the story. Who knows where this is gonna go? I have literally no idea. Alright, you're Rachel, a peasant living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a pitchfork and nothing else. You wake up and begin working in the fields. You see your brother, who is also named Rachel. He has no job and dreams of becoming a knight like you. Aw, man. Okay. One day he comes to tell you that his dream will come true when he finds a girl with long blonde hair on the other side of the river. Does that count? Like, do I count as a girl with long blonde hair? It sounds like I'm a guy in this game. Can I go to the river? You decide to go to the river and ask for help from some people there. The people think you are crazy, but they agree to take you there. The next morning, you are walking along the bank of the river when suddenly a man dressed in black appears before you. Let's call him names. That's probably not gonna work. But let's try it. Okay, we tried to call him names. The AI is very confused. What do you want, you say angrily. I am called the Black Man, and I need your help. Oh gosh. He says as if it were as obvious. Are you going to let me get past or not? Wait, I'm the one stopping you? I'm gonna say maybe. Oh no. It's like, wait, that's not what you're supposed to do. Sure, why not, you reply. I did not say sure, why not. I said maybe. I was being very specific about being very cryptic about this. Good, now follow me. What? He wanted to see if he could get past me and now I'm following him? That's so bizarre. You walk towards the Black Man and start following him through the forest. Soon you reach a cave where he shows you how to use magic spells. Okay, I want to cast Fireball. Because I'm a good little D&D player and I know what to do with my life. You cast a fireball! What? You cast a fireball at the black man's head, which causes him to fall down into the hole he came out of? I'm sorry, what? Retrieve the black man. Let's get him back. Let's save him from the pit that he's fallen into. You grab the black man by his collar and drag him back to the cave. Learn more magic. After learning the basics of magic, you continue to practice it. Eventually, you become very good at it and can perform many amazing things. One day, while practicing a spell, you feel something strange happening to your body. It feels like someone is taking control over your mind. Okay, we're going to scream internally. That seems like a good solution for this problem. If they really are a mind reader, then they'll want to get out. It'll help. You scream loudly inside your own mind, and then realize that the black man is still controlling your mind. You run away from him, but he catches you again. Cast Fireball. It worked once. It should work again, right? Please let it work again. You cast Fireball at the black man, which causes him to explode in a bright light. After this incident, you stop practicing magic completely. Let's learn how to juggle. Great. Alright, what? Okay, I don't even know what's going on anymore. A few years pass and you live happily ever after with your beautiful wife. However, one night while she is asleep, you hear a noise outside the window. When you open it up, you see a man dressed in black standing on top of the castle wall looking down at the town below. Apparently, I won. I have no idea what just happened. Can I do a victory dance? You quickly run upside and jump up and down. Your wife looks at you confused. Tell her to mind her own business. I can't spell. This is a problem. You tell your wife to mind her own business and then go back inside the house. She looks at you puzzled, but doesn't say anything. Alright, well, I think we've gone ahead and concluded this story. So let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and try another one. Okay, we are now gonna go to mystery. Okay, I am going to be... Ooh, I can be a patient, a detective, or a spy. Let's be a spy. It's fun to be a spy. Their name... Well, we can't use our own name for this one. Because they're a spy and they wouldn't use their own name, so... Let's go ahead and let's be called Dusk. I don't know. Sounds like a good spy name. See, because I would go with Sunshine, but it's a spy, so dark. You are Dusk, a spy living in Chicago. You have a concealed pistol and a syringe of poison. You listen to the Russian diplomats and hear them discussing how they plan to take over the world with their new superweapons. You hear that there is an underground group of people who are trying to stop them from doing this, but you don't know what they're planning to do about it. Look for underground people. Let's go find the people that want the same thing as us. It makes the most sense. And then, when they least expect it, we're gonna backstab the heck out of them. Dusk doesn't really like being alone, so she goes out into the city to find other people. She goes out into the streets and eventually finds a bunch of homeless people sleeping near an abandoned building. They all get along very well, and Dusk has no problems making friends with them. Make more friends. This is like the most social spy I've ever seen. They just went up to some homeless people, were like, hey, you want to be friends? Yeah. Okay, cool. She makes friends with them, and they soon become her friends. She starts going out into the city every night to meet up with them. Eventually, she gets tired of hanging around these people and just wants to do something else. Okay, then. I want to adopt a pet. I've completely forgotten about the objective. Let's just go and try to live a normal life. This is a little strange, but Dusk thinks that if she can make enough friends, then maybe she could start her own secret organization. So she decides to try and adopt one of these homeless people as a pet. I'm sorry, what? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant go to some sort of shelter or something and adopt a pet, not one of the homeless people. Oh no. This person will be called Rook and he will live with her at all times. Oh my gosh. Okay then. Let's so much for the underground people, right? Like what let's go to California for no reason. I just want to go to California. I mean, Chicago, it's all rainy and snowy and just so depressing. So we're just gonna wait. We met Rook again. Tess travels to California where she meets Rook. He seems happy with his life and he even says that he wants to stay in California because it's nice here. Aw, that's cute. Alright, let's go to a volcano. It's like, I don't know what to do with that. Rook isn't too keen on moving to California, though. He says he would rather stay in Russia and that he doesn't want to leave his friends behind. What part of go to a volcano didn't you understand? Okay. Leave his friends behind. Come on. You gotta move on with your life. So you decide, no, I wanted to just leave his friends behind, not to leave him be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just read the sentence. So you decide to leave him behind and move yourself and your pet to a volcano in California. It's not the best way, but it works. What the heck is going on? Okay, can I like research super weapons? Can we somehow get this back on track? I I don't even know where we've gone or what's going on. It's just after you've moved to California, you begin researching super weapons. You read books by scientists and military types who are working on these things. Most of them aren't exactly pleased with each other, which means they're probably going to fail miserably before they succeed. Let's go ahead and... Okay, I want to try and get back to the underground people. So we're gonna try and do... was it... Okay. Da-da-da. Russian diplomats and hear them discussing... Okay, so we're gonna do Russian diplomat appears. One day you wake up and see a Russian diplomat standing outside your window. He looks pretty bored, but he does say he's here to talk to you. Sup. I'm a very chill spy. I made friends with the homeless. I don't know. I'm just a chill person. Name's Dusk. He asks you what kind of weapons you're researching and how much money you have to spend. You tell him you're studying super weapons and that you don't have any money, but he says he'll take whatever weapon you've got lying around. Let's give him a spork. The ultimate weapon, as everyone knows. Only the best kind of weapons can be found in the spork. I'm sorry, what? You hand over a spork, which he takes and eats? Do you want a knife with that? Why did he eat the spork? He says no thanks and leaves. What? Chase him down. Find him. Get him over here. You're not just allowed to leave after eating my spork. You follow him back to his hotel room and find out he's been drinking heavily. Well, no shoot. When you get inside, he tries to hide under the bed, but you manage to grab him. You struggles a bit, but you eventually gives up when you beat him unconscious. Okay, let's tie him up and do an interrogation. The AI is a little overloaded. Could you try that again? Tie him up. Oh, I'm telling you to tie him up. You tie him up and put him in the trunk of your car. You drive off and head towards Los Angeles. Meet with... What the heck was his name? Rook, that's right. Meet with Rook. Hey, Rook, what's going on? I wonder if it's going to remember Rook or if it's going to be very confused. It should remember it, right? When you arrive at the location where you were supposed to meet Rook, he's already there. He tells you he was just about to show up, but then decided against it since he didn't think this would work out well. Well, okay. Well, I have a drunk man tied up in the trunk of my car. So, how about you give me a hand? He decided against it, so he just... Rook agrees to help you, but only if you promise not to kill him. You agree and he helps you all the way to LA. Weren't we in LA? I guess not. Okay, well, let's make small talk. You ask him about himself, and he mentions that he's an ex-military man with a lot of experience with high-tech weaponry. That's, interesting. Are you involved with these people? Are you involved with the Russians? Because if you were into high-tech weaponry... He says yes, but doesn't elaborate further. Well, shoot, then. We're going to, we gotta get him then. Okay, well, we're going to have to, okay, we're gonna jump out of the car. Out of car. We're just gonna jump out of the car, and that's gonna be it. Oh my gosh. You run into the street and jump out of the car. You catch yourself on the side of a building before falling down. What is going on right now? And then we're going to shoot Rook. Because he's working with the Russians, he backstabbed us, and we're the only ones that get to backstab. I miss! Shoot Rook again. Hit him. Come on. We have to backstab. He's gonna shoot us. This time you hit him. I'm sorry, what is going on? His body falls down the stairs and breaks into pieces. You don't even feel pain anymore. Let's just stare into the void. What is going on? The next day you wake up in a hospital bed. The doctors tell you they can fix what happened, but it'll cost a fortune. They also mention that your liver is damaged too much for them to operate on it. I'll pay you for this operation by letting you live. They agree to let you live, but you need to go through a series of tests first. No, I'm letting them live. They're not letting me live. After that, you're free. Alright, bring on the tests. Let's do it. After some more tests, you finally get rid of the infection completely. However, your liver is still damaged, so you need to take medication every now and then. It's a constant battle, though. Take medication. Great. We're just gonna have to take medication periodically. Your life as a spy is over. Overdose on medication. You decide to end your life because you can no longer do anything else. Your liver has been damaged beyond repair and you've already lost everything. Oh my gosh. I guess Rook is dead and this has become so sad. we tried to we tried to look for underground people, and we found some homeless people, and we tried to make friends, and then we found Rook and went to California, and he just stayed behind in California. And then we went to a volcano in California, and then we met the Russian diplomat, and oh no. Let's bring back the Russian diplomat. He'll appear at our deathbed to laugh at us or something. I don't know. I'm interested to see what it's going to put here. The Russian diplomat appears at your bedside. He tells you that he was sent here to help with your problem, but after seeing how badly you were hurt, he couldn't help you anymore. Take him out. Let's do it. Take him out and leave his body behind. You don't want to see him anymore either. And now we're going to go ahead and hang glide. Hang glide. Is this 2 words? I have no idea. Off of Mount Everest. There's no way this will work because I misspelled everything. I am so curious what it's going to do for this. You fly off Everest and fall to your death. You just wanted to die. Pass into the next world. If it says no, I swear. If it's like, no. Aw. Aw. You enter another world where you meet a girl named Alice, who looks like you did when you were younger. She says she doesn't understand why anyone would choose to stay in this place instead of going back home. Tell her my story. Alice explains that she too was once a spy working for the Russians. I wasn't working for the Russians. She also mentions that she got sick and died from it. Her last words to you were, goodbye. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. Meeting up with our twin, I suppose, who actually worked for the Russians in heaven after we took out a Russian diplomat and and I guess jumped out of a car. And this was an adventure. This AI Dungeon is an adventure. I have to admit, this has been a fun experience and a very interesting one. So, if you guys want to see more AI Dungeon, go ahead and like the video. Let me know what your favorite part of these stories were down in the comments below. Let me know if you preferred the peasant Rachel who constantly liked to use Fireball, or the spy Dusk who lived in Chicago, or, you know, maybe you like Rook. Maybe Rook was your favorite character. Either way, any way you swing, go ahead, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this kind of thing and you like listening to me play video games for some weird reason, you can always subscribe. We try for videos every day. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but most of the times it does. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and for suggesting games, and I hope that you all soar high and enjoy your ride of life. Bye!